Oh, I tell you what, the pandemic madness in this country, the pandemic pandemonium, the heartlessness we just saw from Queensland is one thing, and we will follow up on that. We've got to try and force a change in that decision from Queensland to help those people out. It is disgraceful. And in a similar vein, I can't really take seriously what's happening in Victoria now. They're gradually easing their ridiculous lockdown provisions now, nearly 3 weeks after they put them in place, in a familiar fit of unnecessary panic. So now people are no longer confined to within 25 kilometres of their home. Well, from tomorrow night when the latest easing of restrictions kicks in. And with 55 active cases all up in Victoria, 5 people in hospital, 1 in intensive care, the state remains beholden to a range of weird restrictions. The way they line up is just bizarre. Community sport, for instance, can happen on the weekend, but no spectators will be allowed. Outside, standing around outside an oval or a netball court, no spectators. A small crowd of just 7,000 will be allowed at the Geelong home game on the weekend, but only members are allowed. Apparently this is so it's easier to trace them if there's an infection. Have they still not heard of QR codes in Victoria? But while you can't go to the footy, you will be able to go to a brothel on the weekend. Seriously. Public gatherings are going to be still restricted to 20 people. You can only have 5 visitors at your home. But the brothels, if you want to pop in there, they can have up to 50 people. The madness here shows no sign of ending, does it? Most of the vulnerable, all those who want it, are now vaccinated. So what are we waiting for? The vulnerable are vaccinated, so what do we care if there are people getting infected with a virus that won't harm them? We have to learn to live with the virus. We've only been saying that for over a year. The media hysteria, the political overreach, the community willingness to accept nanny state intrusions, these are the truly shocking side effects of the coronavirus pandemic. And it's starting to look like we might never recover.